And strong, and strong. It's your online spy class.
My what?
Online spy class from 2020. You had it scheduled for today.
An on what?
Online spy class. 2020? The future?
No, the year is 1776.
No, it's 2020.
Am I still in Setauket?
Yes, you are.
In that box is the year 2020 looking at me?
Yeah,
And this is a class
of fourth graders.
who want to be spies?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so? Hello, ESM fourth grade who want to be spies. Do you all want to be spies? Well, I'm so glad that you came to meet me today. I have so much to teach you. Here I was on my innocent walk to a place on my neighbor Nathaniel Woodhull's property, and he has allowed something very spy-like and secret to happen on his land. In the meadow is a certain tree which we call a dead drop. Now, a dead drop is a place for spies to hide secret information. So, other than a live drop where two spies might meet and exchange a letter, a dead drop means they leave the letter in a secret space and then another spy comes along to receive it. This is how the Culper Spies would use the dead drop. They would start out with Robert Townsend in the city, who owned a tavern. He would gather information about the British troops stationed there. He would pass that information on to Austin Rowe, who was in the city gathering supplies for his tavern in Setauket. Austin Rowe would ride that information with him back to Setauket, leave it in this tree for Caleb Brewster to pick up and to take over the Long Island Sound in his boat, where he would then pass it on to Benjamin Talmadge in another dead drop on the other side in Connecticut. Benjamin Talmadge would then ride on by horseback that information to General Washington's headquarters. And that is how the Culper Spies passed on their secret information using dead drops. We have a whole system of transport where we use these dead drops. Now, your first assignment as a spy is to create your own dead drop. But let me warn you, my friends, if you're outside in your Long Island neighborhood, which is currently occupied by the British and teeming with loyalists who we also call Tories, neighbors who are loyal to the king, that is, you must be extra careful. You must always have your allegiance papers on you, like I do. And allegiance papers simply state that you have pledged allegiance to King George in Britain, and you in no way, shape, or form are thinking of rebelling or being a patriot. So, always have your papers on you, because to be found a treasonous person in this time means to be hanged. That is not epic, my friends. So, let's take a look at some in-home dead drops that you can create. Let's go inside. So when a woman was traveling in the 1770s, it was very likely that she could conceal paperwork in her clothing because there were many pockets and layers in which to hide things. So we don't have any proof that Anna Strong may have concealed letters on her person, but it is very likely that she did help as a patriot in that cause. And so I've shown you an example of how a letter might be put into a dress. It was illegal at that time to search a woman's clothing while traveling, although searching a man's clothing was allowed. And so there was quite enough room to hide a lot of very particularly large things under one's dress. You might even have two dogs under there. So let's create some in-home dead drops, secret hiding places for spy information. One example is placing a secret note in an everyday object. Maybe it's your favorite book. There are many ways to conceal information, and dead drops are just one of them. And so make your own dead drop at home, take a picture, and send it to your teacher. I can't wait to see it. In our next lesson, we will be in the old cemetery, learning about some neighbors who disagreed about the war. So I hope you join me. Bye-bye, spies.